I'm Nishat Akhtar, VP of Creative at Instrument, and we're coming to you live from Sport Beach at the center of the 2023 Cannes Lion Festival of Creativity, where we're celebrating the intersection of sport, culture, and the future of fandom with some of the biggest names in business. Sunita, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sunita Richardson. I lead brand strategy at Microsoft, and I'm excited to be here.
So one of the things I said in the intro is that we believe the future of brands is fandom. And so I'm really curious, you and I have talked before about brand love, and I would just love to know about what does brand love mean to you?
Yeah, brand love for us is making an authentic human connection, making sure that you matter. And I think it's not the same for all brands. For some brands, that could be a much more rational feeling than for others. And for Microsoft, we look at it two ways. You can see a lot of duality in our brand. And for us, if you can make an individual, like if you can make my life better, we can make a connection and we can drive brand love. It could be simplifying technology. It could be connecting you with your friends through some of our experiences. It could be moments of joy if you're gaming. Or on the other side, we have this other side of our business where if we can make the world better, we know we can drive brand love. If we can be responsible with technology, if we can ensure privacy and security and all the things that people want as fundamental, that's another way for us to drive brand love. If we can innovate in ways that are sustainable, we can drive brand love. So for us, it isn't one thing, and I don't think it is for any brand. They really have to know their audiences and dig deep.
Yeah, I love that how you really talk about really empathizing with the individual in order to understand there is not just one audience. There are so many different kinds of people and businesses that you serve, and to really just find the appropriate ways to connect with them. I absolutely love that. And well, how do you keep the love going? I mean, how does a brand, a team, a people like within your studio really spark and empower that connection?
You know, I think it's about you do have to be relentless because we're a very data-driven culture. We're a very messaging framework-driven culture, and there's so many inputs coming at you in terms of being part of a brand team or a brand studio. And you have to take all of those in, you have to learn them, and then you have to step back and say, okay, what really matters? What's going to be different? What are somebody going to care about when they experience our brand? And kind of take all that information and say, how can we create something that speaks to one person that brings so many others along?
Yeah, gosh, I love that. And you talk about data, and this is a huge moment right now for AI in the world, and also a huge moment for AI with Microsoft. I think that talking about sweeping so many people off their feet with the technology is really exciting. So I'm really curious about just like the humanization of that technology. You were talking about all the people and the audiences and how to capture each one of these personalities and how they can then bring people along. Well, how do you humanize the technology in the future of AI, the current state of AI and the future, to make people feel excited about these new happenings?
You know, it's funny, the technology is so different, and it is a new paradigm, and it's changing the way we work. It's speeding up everything we do. And it's amazing. I feel a charge from that. But when you're telling stories, it's fundamentally not that different. You're going to create scenarios that matter for people. And the big thing is inviting people in to try it. And that's what we did at our beach house. Like, come create a starfish, create a nudibranch, create an octopus, and let us know how it goes. And we filmed, you helped us with that.
Yeah, we did.
We filmed these amazing stories, and you can see the surprise.
Yes.
People who haven't tried it and then they try it, they realize, you know what, this is not what I thought it was. This doesn't take away my creativity. This puts my creativity into something. It just does it really fast.
Yeah. I totally believe in that AI is enabling human creativity, and without the human interaction, it's really nothing. It takes the individual to create the prompt, to create these beautiful outputs, and hopefully people will come see at
and some really powerful machines. But,
yes, absolutely.
You know, what I love is if you see the work, and you've seen it, but there's a wonderful designer who loves to embroider, and her nudibranch is made of embroidery.
Oh, wow.
And there's a saxophonist or a jazz musician, and his octopus is like a metal saxophone, and it's stunning. So it was so beautiful even for us to see the personality and the skills and the eye of the designer come through all of the work.
I love that. So do you find yourself still being surprised by things that are being generated?
100%. Every day is new, and I think that's really exciting to be part of a business that's changing.
Yeah. And what is the sort of attitude about change right now in Microsoft when it comes to all of this newness that's coming?
You know, it's not the same for everybody, but you know, I personally am really, really energized. And our whole team is excited. We've got research teams that are using AI to map AI. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, wow.
And it's hard to get your brain around sometimes, but it's really exciting, and we're all in. And what I love is we see more integration across our groups between our media team and our research team and our brand team and our content team. We're all working together as one, and we're working faster, and we're letting go of the idea that everything we do has to be perfect. It's
awesome.
inviting people in. Let's try it. Let's figure stuff out. Let's edit and do it again.
How do you and your team sort of feel about that? Let's not be precious. Let's not be perfect, because I think you are outputting things to the world that actually are at such a high bar. So how does a sort of openness to letting go still create so much of that excellence?
You know, we still keep a high bar, but it is a lot of letting go.
Yeah.
It's like, it's more important to be in the moment than to miss the moment. So let's invite creators together and see what we can make and see what we can learn from it. And I think that's been so inspiring to see so many businesses within the company adopt that same mentality as they roll out new AI products and tools. So
I want to repeat what you said, because I think it's really powerful. And I'm trying to remember what it was, to be in the moment and not to be in the moment and not miss the moment. I think that's a really good thing for us to close on, unless there's anything else you'd like to share.
No, cheers.
Thank you so much, Sunita, for
Thank
joining us. It was super insightful, and that's it for now. Make sure to track on #SportBeach 2023 and check out Stagwell's social media to get in on the action for the rest of the week. Let's enjoy it.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.